it up with Pasternak in tow, and they couldn't. So now the face-off for the Panthers. And they have it. Boston is in black, Florida in white. Android, you got the call from here. Take it.
All right, face-off win by the Bruins. Bennett wins the puck. Kachuk in front. Oh. 148 penalty minutes, by the way. Yes, I believe that was on Wednesday. We had 148 combined penalty minutes. That is
never heard of that before in my life.
Oh, no, you have, because if you go back to little Florida versus Ottawa, you get the iconic call of everybody on the ice gets a 10-minute misconduct.
Gotcha. You're right. You're right.
All right, Florida behind the net in their own zone. Rodriguez trying to get the puck. Carlo will keep it in and then immediately give it away. Verhaeghe's going to flip that out. Seems like the Panthers will be going for a line change. But there's something interesting, on that first goal. Forsythe kind of just shot it at the net.
Mm-hmm.
And there was no intention behind that. Erod just made it.
There wasn't. No intention at all. Out in front, and they're able to make the save.
It seems like you are ahead of me, so it seems like I will have to make a color commentator for this one.
Yeah, but you know the players better than I do.
What's the time on your clock?
4:29.
Are they playing the breakaway ad?
Yes.
Okay, it seems like you're just like a tad bit ahead of me.
I'll let you take it.
Well, that also means when I call the goals, we'll have similar reactions.
Mm-hmm.
Again, they go back to, I believe this is the Rodriguez goal. And Swayman, it's one of those things, like that's what beat Swayman last game was standing in front of him, kind of screening him a bit.
Yep.
If the Panthers keep doing that, they could probably take an easy 2-1 series lead here.
Well, they need to take an easy lead. They've outshot the Bruins so far 10-3.
Yep, with 4:25 remaining in the first period. I want to just take a look at Evan Rodriguez here. Undrafted, played at Boston University from 2011 to 2015, had 61 points in his senior year, and his first line mate, Jack Eichel.
Wow.
The man
that's something
that would end up winning the Cup the year prior.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's a Boston University back-to-back?
I think so.
Bruins in the offensive zone. Panthers do attempt to clear it out with Ekblad, but he is pressed by two Bruins. They do keep it in. Shot by McAvoy. He's going to be saved by Bobrovsky. Lindholm keeps it in. Down low. In front of Pasternak. He waves at it. And the Panthers will get the clear. And what is that? Did they just... Is that a penalty?
Yeah.
It seems like Geeky's going off.
Interference.
2 minutes interference. I need to send you the clip from Wes McCauley that says you can't do that. Because if you saw on the stream, remember when they called the penalty? I was like, hey, Wes, can you do that? You can't do
that. I need to have that clip.
So, let's see. Here's McAvoy. Pass down low to Geeky. Geeky backhand. Pasternak just waves on it. And that's the call. Yeah. So Panthers with the 2-minute power play. They have striked once this series. Both teams have striked once on the power play this series. As a shot on net will go wide. Bruins with the first clearing attempt. Montour will keep it in and then immediately give it away. That would have been a breakaway for Coyle if he just was a little bit more accurate. And the Panthers will reset. Sam Reinhart back to Verhaeghe. Reinhart gets the puck. Kachuk in the corner. Looking for a passing lane. Try to get it to Verhaeghe.
Ooh.
Montour to Barkov. Barkov to Reinhart. Over the net. We're going to see Barkov again. Barkov shoots in front. That's going to go out of play. 3 minutes remaining in the first period. Shots are 11-3 Florida with 1:19 remaining on this power play. just so far on the power play, what is something that the Panthers could, fix?
Keep attacking. Well, actually nothing. Just keep attacking the net. You put the puck in front of the nets, you're going to get more. You're going to get more shots. Even though the Panthers are 1 for 10 on the power play, they've outshot Boston 11-3. Look at the shot numbers keep climbing. If the shot numbers keep climbing, especially now when they have 78 seconds left on the power play, then you're going to have a better chance to get something done. What they need to do is pinch in when you get on the perimeter.
I don't know what the stoppage is here for, but I think it's game clock. As the Panthers do win the faceoff, Kachuk with the puck, try to get it down low, but immediately gives it away, and that's going to be clear by Boston. I think that's another big thing the Panthers need to work on is clearing the puck.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen nothing but mistake after mistake with giveaways. Of course, Bubba's back there to, keep the puck out of the net, but this is just inexcusable.
And there were a couple of more giveaways just now.
And, they only let one power play goal against Toronto and have so far only let one power play goal against Florida. With 40 seconds remaining, the Panthers will go change their lines. This should be Rodriguez, Bennett. That goes behind Tarasenko, clears it out for Boston. Don't really need to do much for them as they go get a change. It's going to be Bennett here, but they're going to call that offside. 27 seconds remaining on the power play, 2:07 remaining on the period. It is good to see Sam Bennett back.
It is.
And just a reminder, June 28th through 29th, the NHL draft will be held at the Las Vegas Sphere. Make sure to go to NHL.com/draft tickets to get your tickets.
Man, I'd love to see the NHL draft in person. I'd love to do it.
Maybe I have heard rumors, and I'll say this. I've heard rumors that Indianapolis might be getting a team.
I've heard the same rumors. Quit saying rumors and make it happen.
And it's going to be a defensive draw for the Panthers as they need to make something with the remaining 20 seconds on this power play. And to be honest, the Panthers aren't really known for scoring on the power play. They're more of an even strength game. As it comes to the point here, it's going to be Bennett. Bennett to Rodriguez. Shot from the point, that goes up and out of play. 3 seconds remaining on the power play. And that probably should do it.
Can they get one more? Can they get one more shot? Because we've seen miracle shots before on the power play.
We have, and then Forsling, game 2. Anybody?
Mm-hmm.
But it is good to see Sam Bennett back again. One of the greatest centers that the Panthers have had recently.
And they need him this series.
And they definitely do. But I wonder who went out in. I think it was Lorentz.
Oh, in front! Covered up.
Again, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it because I'm trying to call the game.
Sorry.
All good. 1:37 remaining on the period. We still have 40 more minutes of hockey after this. And this is just a look back at how Bennett got injured. It was a slap shot from Montour, hit his hand. And the rule with Sir Paul Maurice, if you're not 100%, you're not playing. He was out the rest of that series against the Lightning, and there is his playoff career: 44 points in 19 goals in 67 games. Pretty solid career stats. In the playoffs, as the puck is trapped in the corner here, Panthers trying to make something of it, but Boston's going to break out. Never mind, Pasta's fumbled the puck.
Uh-oh.
Here comes the Panthers. Okposo, shot, saved by Swayman. Ekblad from the point. Slap pass. Another shot, saved by Swayman. Forsling wraps it around. Lostarinen to Lundell. Lundell tried to feed it to Okposo, but that's just going to be straight on net with 1 minute on the dot remaining in the first period.
So
and here's some
for the Panthers.
Here's from SAP Coaching Insights app. Shots against, second in the league for Jeremy Swayman. Second in high danger shots against, 53 high danger saves. Makes him first in the league. Third in goals against average. And second in save percentage at a .942. And that is this playoffs.
Wow.
Safe to say, Jeremy Swayman is that guy, and they are going to make a call. Born and raised in Anchorage, Alaska, the best Alaskan player to ever play the game. Apparently at the age of 5, he took up goaltending. He played at the University of Maine, was a 4th-round pick in 2017. Nobody expected
Mhm.
anything of him. He was the 2020 Mike Ricker Award winner for the nation's top goalie in the NCAA.
Wow.
And the faceoff is tied up here. Lindholm will fire it down to try and clear it. And here comes Boston. Brazel tied up there. They do get it to the point. Lindholm fumbles a bit with a puck. Shot goes around. It seems like Mikkola is struggling to keep his helmet on. Got a couple straps loose, probably. Tarasenko fires that around. Swayman to play it. Panthers providing the pressure. Barkov all over the Bruins right now. As that puck is trapped in the corner. 25 shot attempts for the Panthers. 10. Only 10 for the Bruins. Here comes Ekman Larson with 6. Shot goes wide. 3 to go. 2, 1. That will be the end of the first period. The Florida Panthers will lead 1-0 off a goal from a tip by Evan Rodriguez. We do apologize for being late. Snowman was wrapping something up, but we are here.
We are indeed. We are indeed.
It wasn't the most eventful first period, but it was still definitely some good hockey to watch.
Mm-hmm. Panthers are getting at it. They've outshot the Bruins 13-3 so far, and they got to keep shooting the puck. And like you said, they're not known to be a power play team, but I think it's going to take a power play goal tonight to decide it.
And also another thing I'm hearing is that the Bruins fans aren't even cheering.
Surprised?
It is quiet in the Garden.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, if you've ever watched a Celtics game in your life, you know that Garden is loud enough to the point where you can hear it outside the arena.
Loud as hell. Loud as hell.
And yet Cleveland still Cleveland ended up winning a game.
How? How the hell did they do that?
I don't know. I think that was yesterday, and I was actually going to talk about. I was actually going to try and bring it up during my segment this morning.
And they blew him out.
Mm-hmm. 118-94.
So somehow that series is now even at 1 game apiece.
And
I don't know how the hell that happened.
Let's step off the ice real quick to give you some updates outside of the NHL. The Pacers are currently leading the Knicks 43-38 with 6:38 remaining in the second quarter. Knicks are currently under timeout. To the MLB, we have a lot of scores, and I'm going to be honest, yesterday was a show.
Why do you say it was a show? Or do I want to know?
The Royals, the Kansas City Royals, you know, the team that finished bottom of the AL Central last year?
Uh-huh.
They blew out the Angels 10-4.
Oh, no surprise.
The Brewers blew out the Cardinals 7-1.
Cardinals don't have anything.
And the Twins, the Minnesota Twins, which, by the way, no offense to the Twins, they are a really good team, really great pitching staff. 11-1 over the Mariners.
Can anybody say 1991? All right. Your scores from MLB look like this. It was the Tigers. It's the Tigers over the Astros 2-0 in Detroit at the end of 5. Reds and Giants go later. Cardinals and Brewers are warming up. Twins and Blue Jays tied at 1 apiece in the Sky Dome. Yankees over the Rays 1-0 at the Trop. Orioles lead the Diamondbacks 2-1, top of 4. That Rays game is in the bottom of the 5th. And the Blue Jays Twins are in the bottom of the third. Nats
Keep
over the Red Sox 3-0, top of four.
mhm.
Phillies over the Marlins 2-0 in Miami after three. And the Pirates lead the Cubs 2-1 in the top of the second inning. Let's go Pirates. Rangers and Rockies go later. Royals and Angels go later. So do the Dodgers and the Padres. A's and the Mariners, they all go later.
And I'm gonna be honest, this athletics team is probably the best team they've had in years. I'm gonna be
Mm-hmm.
completely honest. This is
Yep.
they're like, all right, you want us gone? Then here you go. Here's a decent team. But it's
You
still
want us going?
inexcusable to get blown out 12-3 by the Marlins, the 2024 Marlins.
Yikes. Oh, you
I mean,
know what? You know
to
it'd be
be fair,
wild if the
what?
A's somehow won the West Division.
Ooh, you're pushing something there. You're pushing
I'm
somebody's
asking.
buttons.
I'm asking for anarchy. Damn it,
You know what? Instead of moving the A's to
Vegas.
instead of moving the A's to Vegas, let's move them to Mexico because maybe somebody will watch them there.
Now watch them in Oakland if they actually had a stadium where they can play in.
I
Come on,
mean, I
blow up
think
the
Mexico,
Coliseum the same way they blew up Oracle Arena.
in the same way they blew up their roster by trading away all their good players.
Mm-hmm.
And May 4th was a wild day too. Athletics beating the Marlins 20-4,
I saw that.
and I am
I saw
happy
that.
to see that.
So am I.
As a professional Marlins hater, I am happy to see that.
Now, why? And I can't believe I'm going to pose this question, but I'll pose it anyway. Why are you a professional Marlins hater? I can't wait to hear this.
Because no matter it, even though I'm a Brewers fan, I love Robert Acuna. He is an
Ah,
absolute amazing player. It is undeniable he's a good player, and the
mhm.
Marlins are just salty that he's better than them. Seriously, throwing a pitch behind the guy's back just because he hit a home run on you. Give me a break.
Mhm. Oh, understood. You're a professional Marlins hater. I'm a professional Cubs hater.
And everybody, and I mean everybody, including the rational Cowboys fans, are professional Cowboys haters.
Damn right. I can't stand the Cowboys.
I don't think
I've
anybody.
never been able to stand the Cowboys.
I
I
mean,
never
if
will be able to stand the Cowboys. I hate the Cowboys.
if
Period.
your own fan base can't stand your fan base, I think there's a little bit of a problem there.
There's a huge problem. There's an absolutely huge problem. I
But
can't stand the Cowboys.
but there was something I did want to talk about with you, and it was concerning the NFL draft. Do you
Okay.
think the Cubs taking, I think it's Austin Booker, was a good choice for a defensive end? Not the Cubs, the Bears, the Bears. I mean, they play like the Cubs, but the Bears.
Who are we talking about again?
Austin Booker, defensive end, Kansas.
Which team are we talking about again?
The Bears.
That should answer your question.
What about the Colts selecting Adonai Mitchell?
AD Mitchell's going to be a beast for them. I can see him either wide or in the slot, but there's one thing that he has that the other receivers have, and that's speed to burn. He will be their game breaker.
Speaking of speedy guys, Xavier Worthy.
Don't misuse him, Casey.
We
I'm
won't.
just saying.
We won't. He's probably going to be
Uh,
playing a lot higher because Rashee Rice is getting himself in trouble.
oh, Rashee Rice is a goner. I will say it proudly. Rashee Rice is a goner. Stupid. Just don't misuse Xavier Worthy and that breakaway speed.
And I'm just going to say, Rashee, don't OJ it. Don't.
Rashee Rice
Casey
is
already
in
loves you too
trouble.
much.
Rashee Rice is in trouble. Rashee Rice was the only receiver they had.
Well,
and somehow it worked.
now we kind of have Marquise Brown, kinda. He's not his
Yeah,
100% Marquise Brown.
kind of being the operative word.
Like we have
Kind of
Hollywood
being the
Brown,
operative word.
yeah, and then we have Xavier Worthy. I think we selected another receiver, and then we selected 2 tight ends.
Mm-hmm.
And I think selecting 2 tight ends is probably the best decision that the Chiefs could have made because
Uh-huh.
you have to have somebody sit behind Kelsey because his career is ending soon.
I think this is his last contract with them.
Yeah,
And
2
then he's
years
gonna
on
hang it
top
up.
of his current contract.
Mm-hmm. It'll
So I
be the
think he
last
has
one.
4 years left.
And yep, it'll be the last one, and then he'll hang it up.
But I do want to go over our team's picks by round
Okay.
because I didn't get to do this with you either in private or on Snowman in the Morning.
Mm-hmm.
But what
And
do you
please
think?
check out Snowman in the Morning. We're gonna have a lot more fun with it as we're building something. Go ahead.
What about Ricky Pearsall for the 49ers for your first selection with the 31st pick from the
Watch
University of
this.
Florida?
Watch this. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Just watch. They're gonna find a way to make it work. And they selected, I believe they selected the receiver because of all the rumors that were floating around that the 49ers were gonna trade Brandon Ayuk, which they won't.
Which you hope they won't. I don't know what Ayuk is thinking of right now, but his girlfriend tried to stir some drama, and I don't think she's going to be a girlfriend any longer.
If he's smart, he'd cut her loose right now.
And then,
He ain't leaving San Francisco.
and
I
then,
really believe that.
and then we swapped picks
Mm-hmm.
in the second round. We chose, my Kansas City Chiefs chose Kingsley Suamatia, offensive tackle from BYU, which I think is a
Mm-hmm.
smart choice. We do have some gaps in our offensive line that need
Mm-hmm.
to be filled. And I love all my entire the entire offensive line I love, but they're getting old. And as we know, wide receivers and tackles are not the most longevitive position in
No,
the
they're not.
Jason Kelsey was lucky to have even made it that far.
Mm-hmm. 13 years.
Quarterbacks play longer than that. Brady, anybody?
Oh God.
And then
I
your
can't stand
49ers
Tom Brady.
and then your 49ers selected Renardo Green, cornerback from Florida State.
That's a gap we needed to fill
You did have
because
some
we
quick
didn't
picks.
have, yeah, we kept getting beat over the top. He's going to play the role that Jimmy Ward played when he was with us.
Jimmy Ward, beast, bro.
He's
Absolute
going to be
beast.
he's going to be that beast, that cornerback that we desperately need because we took a few hits injury wise um, with at the cornerback position. So he is going to give us a lot of help.
And if you haven't been able to tell, I'm a KU fan.
Oh yeah, I know. Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
Basketball, football, baseball, you name it. I'm a Jayhawks fan. But sadly, hockey, they're in at the ACHA, so that's not really
Hmm.
NCAA. So my favorite NCAA team, it's not a private university because I refuse to support any of those universities. So not Quinnipiac, not Harvard, not Brown, not Cornell. To the NBA Cup with you. No, I regrettably say this, but in hockey, I cheer on the Ohio State Buckeyes
What the hell did you do that for?
because they housed one of my favorite goaltenders that's going to be coming in the league soon,
Hmm.
Jakub Dobesh. He's currently
Ah,
he played in Ohio State last year. He's currently in
yeah.
Laval, the AHL team for the
Okay.
Montreal Canadiens, and he's looking good.
Not the Montreal Canadiens.
And that's why I'm like, bro, Bill Zito, please get this guy. He will be the future.
Right. Right.
Like, we love Spencer Knight, but
Hmm.
he's losing this battle with I don't know what he was dealing with that had him go into the players assistant program, but it's something mental health wise. Um but he's definitely not looking good. He's looking good in
Mm-hmm.
the AHL against AHL teams, but what will happen when he's back in the NHL?
Right.
That's my biggest concern. Anyways, back to the NFL. The reason I brought up I'm a KU fan is because I was happy to see this, and I was going to talk to you about this. You selected our best offensive tackle, Dominic Pooney, at the 86.
Yep. That's a gap we needed to fill also.
Trey Greenlaw.
Yeah. Huge loss.
Oh no, it's Trent Greenlaw, but still.
Mm-hmm.
Still, I like the Dominic Pooney pick specifically because I'm a KU fan, and I was like, "There's
Mm-hmm.
no way a KU player is going in the third round." I stand corrected.
Uh-huh.
I stand corrected, and I will gladly stand corrected. Anyways, you got a pick from Vicola's team,
Mm-hmm.
and you selected with the 124th pick Malik Mustafa, safety from Wake Forest.
Yep.
And it seems like you like this guy with the big grin on your face. I see that. I see that. You like this guy.
Uh-huh.
Was he on your draft board or something?
Actually, he was just a round higher.
And then with this is a pretty traded around pick from the Jets, the Vikings, and the Lions. You received the pick from the Lions. With the 129th pick, the 49ers selected Isaac Gerendo. I don't even know how to say that, but he's running back from Louisville. Did you really need to select at the running back position?
Yep. Yep. And I'll tell you why. Insurance for Elijah Mitchell. I ain't got to worry about Christian McCaffrey, but it'll be insurance for us at the running back position.
And then you had one more pick in this fourth round, but my Chiefs had two picks here between the Lions. And we
Mm-hmm.
selected with the 131st pick Jared Wiley, tight end from TCU, pretty solid
Yep.
tight end.
Yep.
And I'm liking him sitting behind Travis because he's going to learn a lot and he can be a big guy in this league.
Exactly.
And then with a compensatory pick from Buffalo, we selected 133rd overall Jaden Hicks, safety,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's Washington State University.
Yeah.
And he was picked during a commercial.
Wow.
And to that I say, womp womp. But yeah, we do have some holes in the safety position that we're going to need to fill, especially since we're losing a lot of solid secondary players.
Yeah.
And then you selected another receiver in the fourth round with the final pick of the fourth round, 135th overall. You selected Jacob Coing from Arizona. I see that shitty grin on her face.
I like him.
As Shane Lake said, I see that shitting grin on your face.
What? This one?
So it was awesome. Yeah, I was right. The Bears did select with the 144th pick from Buffalo, edge from the University of Kansas, Austin Booker.
Who selected him? Thank you.
Oh no, sorry, the Cubs. The Cubs selected him.
Yeah, because the Bears play like Cubs, and they will forever play
That's
like
what
Cubs
I said.
until,
That's what
until the management changes.
This is a big pick from the Chiefs, 159th overall, as we selected Hunter Norzad from Penn State University, center. And we put that guy behind Creed Humphrey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's going to learn a lot. And
he's going to turn into his own beast.
It seems like we're about to head actually back to the game here soon. I'm trying to just quickly scroll through these picks.
Darren Pang. I love Darren Pang. He was a Blackhawk for a long time.
And then he would go on to stab your back and go to be a local broadcaster for the Blues.
Yes, I know.
All right, with the 211th pick, The Chiefs selected Kamal Haddon from Tennessee, cornerback.
Mm-hmm.
The 215th pick, the 49ers selected Jared Kingston, offensive guard, USC.
Needed that. Needed that.
And then in the final round, let's see, the Chiefs selected CJ Hansen, offensive guard.
Mm-hmm.
Holy cross.
And you don't like schools in that area. Oops.
And then with your final pick, you selected Tatum Bethune, linebacker, Florida State.
Back up for Dre Greenlaw.
Anyways, the second period has started. Ladies and gentlemen, we do apologize. 187 shot attempts this series for the Florida Panthers, 98 for the Bruins. They haven't even broke 100.
Yikes. In 2 games plus.
2 games plus change.
Mm-hmm.
Bruins do break into the zone, though. Looking for a passing lane is Geeky. He feeds that back. Behind the net's Zaka. Not the first to it, though, as Bennett will be first to it. And Kachuk will gain possession. And here come the Panthers off a change. Back pass. Ekblad. Wide open shots wide. Or I think that went on net. Kachuk trying to get it in front. That was a good chance by the Florida Panthers.
Yeah, it was.
Carter Verhaeghe passes that back. And I've noticed you said Connor Verhaeghe.
I did by mistake.
And by the way, off the ice, real quick, the Pacers are up at half. And here comes Kachuk. And he's going to just give it away, I guess. I didn't know we were Mr. Beast, but we're giving it away. But the Pacers are up 63-58 over the Knicks at the half.
Go Pacers. Go Pacers.
Are you only saying that because your wife would kill you if you said it otherwise?
Not only that, I got so many friends that are Knicks fans.
Fair enough.
And I want them to choke it away like they did in 1995.
And I want the Mavericks to lose just so Vikola suffers being a Dallas fan in general.
Man, can we just kick both Dallas and Oklahoma City out and send them to the NBA Cup?
No, I want Oklahoma City to go through just so they can get swept. Either team that's like I'm gonna say this. This is the same thing that Steve Dangle, a Toronto Maple Leaf fan, said. No matter who comes out of the Boston Toronto series, Florida is gonna run right through them.
Well, they're up 1-0 now in Game 3,
and they've got some good chances so far.
They got a chance to. They got a chance to win it at home if they take these two here in Boston over the weekend.
I'd actually rather it go split. You know why?
Why?
Boston has taught me to not trust 3-1.
To hell with that. That's Boston's curse to live with. If I'm Florida, I'm greedy and I want them both. And then I want to come out as hard as I can for Game 5 in Florida.
Celtics at one point up 3-1 against Miami.
Miami was up 3-0 against Boston. And then all hell broke loose.
Because I remember I created a meme where it was the Florida Panthers and the Miami Heat, and it was playing Boston in Game 7. But we don't talk about that Heat run for the sake of the Heat's fans. As that wasn't even a Heat run, considering the fact that they lost in Game 7 in Boston.
Oops.
You know, making the Florida Panthers disappointed, very disappointed.
Why were the Panthers disappointed? Oh, never mind. You just said it. Oops.
Yeah, Florida team.
My brain's turned off at this point. I'm sorry.
It's on cruise control.
It's not even on cruise control. It's on float control right about now.
I do have the
especially after.
Astros game up, and high fly, high drive, deep right field, solo 409-foot homer from Tucker. Kyle
King
Tucker.
King Tuck. King Tuck at it again. I still think they're going to come all the way back and win the division.
And in that time we did talk about the Phillies. They ended up scoring 3 more runs
Oh
at the
damn.
top of the fourth. A 1-run double line to right and 2-run single grounded to right.
Oh wow. I hear my wife talking to my son in the other room. My son's being a fool, and I love it.
Well, at least your son will never be a Cowboys fan.
Oh hell no. Oh hell no.
I would never wish that. I would never wish the what is it the moronic
Moronic
Republic of
Republic
Cowboys
of Cowboy
Nation.
Nation. I
I would
wouldn't
never
wish that
wish
on my
anyone to be
word. I
worst
wouldn't wish.
enemy.
I would listen. There are two teams I wouldn't wish anybody to be a fan of in the NFL. One's the Cowboys. The other's the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, I was going to say the Bears too, but
Bears come in a close third. Very close third.
there are 3 teams in the MLB I would never wish anybody to cheer on: the
Cubs.
Cubs, the Athletics, and God forbid the Angels.
Oh dear Lord.
We only need one LA team. I'm sorry to break it to
Ever
you.
since they changed their name to the Los Angeles Angels, it's been nothing. I mean, the
Oh,
Anaheim Angels I can deal with.
no. Sorry, it's the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
They're the California Angels in my book. All right, leave it alone.
I actually would have rather seen instead. Am I watching this? Did I just see Lundell get hooked and there be no call, or did they finally call it?
Yep, they didn't call it.
Or are they calling the Panthers? They're calling the Panthers.
Oh
Holding the
stop!
stick.
Oh stop!
Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at this. Lundell, he gets high sticked. He gets hooked. Which, by the way, every player does this.
Mm-hmm.
He does eventually let go. It's not long enough to resent a penalty, but he still gets high sticked. It doesn't matter.
There were 2 penalties against Lindell committed by Boston, and they called neither of them. So now Boston gets to go on the power play, and they only have 3 shots in this game so far. 3.
And Paul Maurice is, let's say, not too happy.
Do you blame him?
No.
Because Lindell got hooked, and he still held on to him. Is it McElroy still held on to him with a stick?
High fly, deep, right field, Carlos Santana, 2-1 Twins.
Who?
But
I'm being silly.
I don't like the Blue Jays.
Why?
Too many people ride Vlad. It's like a Bedard situation.
Hey, you leave Connor. Oh, you're talking about the fans for Connor Bedard. Okay.
Yes.
I understand.
Like
okay.
just like the fans for Vladdy Guerrero, I hate the fans for Connor Bedard as much.
I
understand.
Connor
Bedard, generational talent. I agree. He's a generational talent. He is one in a million.
Yeah, he is.
But we said the same. But I hate to say it, but we said the same thing about Nail Yakupov.
Mm-hmm. But I think this would be different with Connor Bedard.
So, look at me, Blackhawks. Don't mess it up. All right.
Please don't. I'm saying the same thing. Please don't mess it up.
For the sake of Snowman's heart, and for the sake of the NHL, don't mess this up. As we do have a few chances in front. Bob will cover. And we do have a little bit of scrappiness between Kulikov and Van Riemsdyk.
What's Van Riemsdyk getting into?
Van Riemsdyk, the weirdest name, I swear.
I've seen weirder. Believe me, I've seen weirder.
Let's see. What are some weird names? Jakob Zaboral. That's a weird one. Your last name starts with a Z.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then also you got Philip Zazina and Pavel Zaka.
Yep. Speaking of pop, that first shot on goal for Boston in 11 plus minutes. Wow.
Sad. And here
That's
come
one
the
thing.
Panthers on a breakout. Ekblad tries to get it past Pasta, doesn't do it. It's going to be a 2-on-1 the other way. Boston tried to feed it past the Geeky. Great defense from the Florida Panthers.
Great job. Great job. Great job.
As they said, offense wins games, defense wins championships. And this is
And
the
Florida's
best
playing great
defensive Florida
defense right
team.
now.
This is the best defensive Florida team since the 96 Florida Panthers that went all the way to the Cup Finals to play
Colorado.
what was the best Colorado Avalanche team to ever play.
Joe Sakic,
Patrick Waugh, Peter Forsberg. You got multiple Hall of Famers on that team.
Mm-hmm. The first time I heard Patrick Waugh's name, and I was watching a early morning sports report, and I went, Patrick what?
Yeah, every American was confused. They were like, "That's Roy. That says Roy."
Mm-hmm. That's what I kept saying. It says Roy.
Little did
Where
you
the hell
know he was
Patrick
from the
Waugh come
Canadiens.
from? And I believe Patrick Waugh is still the only player to win the Conn Smythe Trophy 3 times.
Yep, that is true. But something called great defense from
Great
Antoine
job.
Lundell.
Great job.
That goes around the boards. Oh, bit hit up high there for the Panthers. Shot by the Bruins, blocked in front. Verhaeghe's going to help it clear.
Here they come.
Bennett shot across, hoping for a tip. Doesn't go. Lindholm unaware that Verhaeghe's right there. Kachuk.
I tell you what, the Panthers are sticking with the Bruins. They're staying right in their face.
And that's what we like to see as a Panther fan myself. I like to see
that. Like you said, this is the best defensive team they've had since '96.
Easily. Verhaeghe does get hooked there a bit. That shot goes directly into Swayman's glove. 17-4 on shots, and we are probably going to go to commercial here. I am right.
Going to a break.
And Orioles get another run on the Diamondbacks.
We should make this a Sports Friday stream, like each Friday, because we're watching different things right now.
Oh, I like on my screen over here where like the StreamYard's supposed to be. I'm looking at MLB, and I got the Pacers also up right now.
Yeah, I got to get another monitor.
And these statistics are presented to you by the Real app, one of the best news sports apps on the Google Play Store. The live spread is Indiana by 6.5. Tyrese Halliburton is over under 34.5 points. The head-to-head for today's game is Jalen Brunson versus Tyrese Halliburton. And the over-under for total points, 227.5.
How'd you get the Real app anyway? Can I get a sponsor from them, please? How do I do that?
I think you'd have to hit up John or one of the creators like Louis.
Because I want that. Okay, put it all the way out there, Brian. I want some cash sponsors, damn it. Each month.
Hold on, let me remove the V background so you can genuinely see. But this is what the Real app looks like.
Take a look.
You have all your sports up here. Scores, you click on it, boom. All your bet lines right there for you. Sadly, you can't really bet your real money on that. But still, you're able to you can put fake money, whatever you want. Same thing goes to the NHL here. So you can see right here, you get individual plays.
Nice.
And you click on a play, They have individual cards for these,
Nice.
and you
Very
can
nice.
watch a replay of the event as it happened.
Nice.
I really hope that you do get a sponsorship from Real because they are a great app. Love the guys who run it.
Whom do I talk to about that?
Um, they'll probably see that you're. You could probably go to their Twitter.
Okay. Hey, let me
And then,
test something real quick.
if they have a business email they provide you with, hit them up on that business email.
Okay.
12:21 remaining on the second period. Panthers win the faceoff. Forsling shot in front, and that's going to go directly out of play.
Ah,
We'll load him up and do it again.
18-4 on the shots.
As Shane Lake said once when we were Sherman NASCAR, we'll rack them up and do it all again.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, NASCAR has been pretty entertaining without me and Shane calling the races. So I think we were the problem.
I guess.
Just like LeBron, yes, we are the problem.
Yes, LeBron, it is you. It has always been you. It always will be you forever and ever. Amen.
All right, Barkov feeds back to Ekblad at the point. Ekblad back pass to Tarasenko. Tarasenko is a cup winner, by the way, with the St. Louis Blues. I
St.
know
Louis Blues.
he doesn't really like. I know Snowman doesn't really like me bringing up the Blues winning a cup so recently than the Blackhawks, but still,
Hey, it's the truth, though.
find the lie.
Exactly. Find the lie. All right, I got a question for the audience, for anyone watching. I got a few super chats tonight on my earlier stream. How do I access them? How do I cash them out?
They might so you know how like YouTube has their whole payout system set up?
Yeah.
They probably do it. They probably give it to you through that.
Where the fuck do I find it?
Fuck if I know. I've listen. I may be a Twitch affiliate, but that don't mean I know how YouTube works.
True.
And the thing is, Twitch affiliate is way different because Twitch every like 2 weeks will send you the money that you have earned. So basically,
what's it take to be a Twitch affiliate? Because
you have to have, I think, somewhere. I'm not even. My hand's not even here, and it's like, oh, you got a thumbs down. No, my hand's like right here.
hmm.
You need a peak average viewers across a month of 3. Should be easy. You need to stream a certain amount of hours. Oh, what a save by Bobrovsky there. And then you also need to, I think, you need to stream at least 7 times on unique days. So basically, you can't just do 7 streams in a day and call it. No, you have to do 7 streams. And with the morning show, I don't think that'll be a problem.
Yeah, I'm on 5 days a week. I am on 5 days a week.
But yeah, 3 average viewers, certain amount of time streamed, and then you also have to have a certain amount of followers.
Mm-hmm.
Which starting out, you will
not be.
Yeah, you will not be near enough close to affiliate, as we do get a bit scrappy after the whistle here. 10:36 remaining.
And it's Tkachuk again.
Oh, I love Tkachuk. I wish they would like flash back to that Tkachuk Pasta fight where Tkachuk absolutely socked him in the nose.
Is that Keith's baby boy?
Keith Tkachuk's, yep.
I thought so.
Both Brady and Matthew.
Nice.
They actually grew up going to the games with their dad and watching their dad.
Well, there you go.
Especially when he was in St. Louis.
We got a timeout in Indianapolis. 10:42 for the third. The Pacers 67 and the Knicks 58. And Marchand's heading off the ice.
Just bitching about something.
Mm-hmm.
New over-under from Real Dante DiVincenzo. Over
Mm-hmm.
under 4.5 3 points made.
Okay, I want to reach out to them right now. How do I find them?
These are some good lines, I'll be honest.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Okay, how do I find them?
Let's see. I think Real does have a Twitter, from what I remember.
Boston's actually shooting the puck. They're up to 7 shots now.
Yeah, but keep in mind their last game there was like what 15 shots.
Yep.
They wave icing
That's,
off, by the way, as they realized that Forbert was trying to slow down.
mm-hmm.
So that, and here comes Kachuk. Good take. Another giveaway. Forsling to Kachuk.
Yeah, really giving the puck away.
And then Coyle feeds it up to Marchand. Ekblad all over him. He's going to bitch about that later. And a
Yeah,
bad
he
pass
is.
by Marchand is going to
And they
clear
give it
that
away
down.
again. And they give it away again.
Here comes Zaka to Pasta. Slap shot saved by Bobrovsky. Barkov feeds that up. Can't get it out. Panthers are probably going to go for a line change here.
Mm-hmm.
Forsling. Yep, there's the line change here. All over Lindholm right now is Sam Reinhart. Feeds across Tarasenko. Tarasenko whiffs.
Oh.
Whiffs. That was a good chance there. Here comes Pasta. On his backhand. Back to his forehand. Gives it away. Here come the Panthers the other way. Rodriguez. Evan Rodriguez. Toe drag shot. Saved by Swayman.
Oh, what a save.
A glove save and a beauty by
A
Jordan.
glove save and a beauty.
Shots are up to 19 for the Florida Panthers as they will go to commercial break after that one. Great backhanded pass by Barkov. I think great patience by Rodriguez. Hoping that Swayman would bite on the cross-ice pass to Tarasenko, but he didn't.
Yeah, went up top, couldn't get there. How do you keep up with the names, man? Because hockey is the sport play-by-play wise I have yet to master, and I want to.
The way they make it so much easier is, of course, just like in basketball, they have the spotter sheet.
Right.
But in basketball, the spotter sheet is a lot smaller. There's not a lot of names to remember.
Yeah.
And one of the big things about hockey is you're having to remember 20 guys' names
That's what I thought.
on each roster. So you're remembering about 44 names.
Mm-hmm.
And one big thing that helps a lot of these broadcasters, some broadcasters are not looking directly on the ice. They're looking at this little screen because
Right.
it shows the player's name and their number on like this little tracker thing. I am doing this by memory. I am a rare breed of broadcaster, which is remembering every single player's name.
How do you do that?
Well, a good way is that I'm a fan of one of these teams.
Yeah.
And the other one is, again, thanks to the Real app, I have all the players' names right here at my disposal.
I got to get on. I got to get back on my game. To get back on my game.
Hold on, let me see. Oh, you can use referrals. So I will send you a referral for the Real app.
All right.
And My name jokingly is the AHL affiliate for the Florida Panthers.
Okay.
And when you refer here, you
Mhm.
will be able to you will get 400 racks, which can get you player cards, which is like
Right.
it's a little collectible thing. It's not much, or it doesn't really do much.
Right.
Just adds a little fun to the app. Uh,
Okay.
and I will receive 20% off of any racks I can buy, which I will not.
Okay.
But you will also receive a free player card. So you choose whoever you want, and you will
Okay.
receive that card for free. And I already know you're probably going to choose either Bedard or a Colts player.
I'm probably going to choose Christian McCaffrey.
Oh yeah, C-Mac. He receives a lot.
Of
Evan
action.
Rodriguez gets a shot. Montour with another shot saved by Swayman. Panthers have
Nice
all
save.
the pressure right now.
Oh, nice save.
So actually hold off on buying football cards until like the preseason because
Yeah.
they have to like make new cards for each new year.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing unique. This isn't like Mud where like there's a unique art for each of them.
Right.
But yeah, of course I have my cards, which is like Carter Verhaeghe, Sam
Mm-hmm.
Reinhart, Alexander Barkov, Matthew Tkachuk. I even have Jaeger Sharangovich from the Calgary Flames.
Mm-hmm.
I have the Grade 8, Alexander Ovechkin.
Mm-hmm.
And from football, I have Patrick Mahomes. And from baseball, I have Willie Adames.
From the Brewers.
Shortstop.
Is he the
And
one they call Pena?
I'm not sure.
Is Adamas the one they call Pena? Because I heard the nickname a couple of years ago and I thought it was him.
Montour shot. Barkov almost gets another chance. Bruins
Oh
take
man.
it away. Into the offensive zone, Maroon. Maroon all alone waiting for somebody, anybody. Backhand pass to Zaka. To the point. Forbert. Forbert shot wide. Montour's first on it. Zaka still has possession. Geeky. Feeds it around. Shot. Geeky looking for another pass to Forbert. It's not
That
going to
got
go.
tipped.
Boston now has a bunch of pressure. Here's Pasternak with Tarasenko. That's going to be fed back. Pasternak. Cross ice pass.
What a
Nobody
save.
there. In the corner. Zaka. Feeds that back to the point. Another shot. Another save by Bobrovsky.
He's a brick wall right now.
By the way, that other defenseman is Andrew Peak, number 52.
Ah.
Another save by Bobrovsky. McAvoy keeps it in. But then the Panthers, Vladimir Tarasenko says, nah, let me get off the ice real quick. And he forces that one out. That's going to be another clear. Here comes Reinhart with speed. Here comes a breakout. DeBrusque tries to feed it. Goes nowhere. Again, great stick check by the Panthers. Marchand gives it away. Monster's going to clear that around. That's Actually, I think that's Stenlund. Not too sure. Yeah, that was Stenlund. Again, 82 and 62 is super hard to tell apart, and that's going to be a high stick.
Ooh.
And is he bleeding? He's going to check. If he is bleeding, that's a double minor.
I don't know if he's bleeding or not. I can't see it.
He's like showing under the T, seeing if there's blood. If there is, they're going to say Boston double minor, 4 minutes high sticking. Let's see what the call is. So there was blood, double minor, high sticking.
Wow. 4 minutes. 4 minute
so that
power
is a
play.
4 minute chance, and let's see how violent this is.
Pretty violent.
Ooh. It's not intentional. I'll say that.
It's not no, it's not intentional, but it is a high stick, and they had to call it.
Ooh, I think that's another thing that Boston struggles with is keeping the damn stick down.
Exactly.
And if you don't
Exactly.
mind, while this commercial is going, I'm gonna go refill my Dr Pepper.
All right.
I got a little bit left. By the way, not sponsored, but Dr Pepper, please sponsor Snowman in the morning.
Please, 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 please. I would love that. I would
You could
absolutely
probably get
adore
rate.
that.
Don could probably actually, or Shane Lake could actually help you. I call him Don because it's confusing saying Shane twice.
Right. Right.
Um, but Shane could probably help you get a sponsorship with Wraith, which is an energy like one of the energy powder companies.
I'd
But
love that.
I don't but I personally think if you don't think the product that you want to sell is a powder that energizes people,
Hmm.
then like sponsorships are completely up to you. But Dr. Pepper is a pretty good sponsor to get.
Look, Dr. Pepper, please sponsor Snowman Multimedia and the shows contained within, including the show I got in mind for the hockey god and I,
You are Dr. Pepper, the greatest mixer and a pretty nice drink to sip on.
and the Houston Astros have exploded.
Uh,
Alvarez singles in the top of the eighth to tie it. Pena singles in the top of the eighth to give the Astros the lead. And Alex Bregman grounds into a fielder's choice. Alvarez scores. Astros 4, Tigers 2 in the eighth inning.
do you
In
have
the
the
top
real
of
app
the eighth.
now?
Huh?
Do you have the real app now?
Yes,
You see that nice little thing though. You can see the strike zone and exactly where the pitches is and the exact pitch that was thrown.
exactly. And I love it.
And here's the Florida power play here.
4 minutes.
4 minutes. Don't waste it. By the time this power play is up, we will be about at a minute left in the second period.
And they got to play all 4 minutes.
And the ref gets taken down. The fans in Boston cheer. Absolutely shameful. Even though I would have laughed too. I just want to have a reason. Montour fakes a shot. Kachuk tries to get something out of it, but doesn't.
Ah.
Montour pass to Kachuk. Kachuk shots gonna be saved by Swayman. Good shots already from this power play.
Mm-hmm.
Barkov holds it. Shots right through.
Oh.
Verhage feeds it around. Barkov feeds it back to Montour. Montour holds it. Verhage hold. Shot in front of Swayman. He's gonna cover.
Oh, wow.
4:20. It is Snoop Dogg time remaining in the second period.
I love it.
Oh, that was a kick pass. Holy. Wait. That was a kick pass by Kachuk.
That happened. It certainly was.
I'm gonna sit on the edge of my chair because
And Verhage's upset with himself that he missed that one.
Bennett, Lundell, Rodriguez, Tarasenko, Ekman, Larson. And here it comes. Tarasenko shot. Saved by Swayman. I smell a Tarasenko goal coming up here.
It's coming. It's coming.
Let's
He
go.
keeps shooting. He's going to get one.
Here comes Ekman
2:45
Larson.
left on the power play.
Evan Rodriguez. Lets that fall back to Ekman Larson. Ekman Larson shot. Bennett to Rodriguez. Ekman Larson to Tarasenko. Tarasenko to Ekman Larson. Bennett to Tarasenko. Shot. Scores! Vladdy, who's your daddy? Panthers go up 2-0 in the second.
That's huge. That is huge. That is huge for the Florida Panthers. Absolutely, absolutely huge.
I don't know how much time was remaining on that power play, but if it was over 2 minutes, they still got another 2 minutes of power play time to work with.
I think it was over 2 minutes. And you called it. It was Tarasenko.
Yep.
You called it. Tarasenko
You
kept
know what? You
shooting
know what? I'm gonna
at
put on
the
a jersey.
shooting at the net.
Piss off, Don. I think you know what jersey I'm talking about. And here we go. Sam
Number
Reinhart
23.
Swayman plays it. Brandon Carlo. Trent Frederick's going to clear that out. They do have time remaining on the power play,
Yes, they do.
but they're not really making much of it. Trent Frederick fans on the shot. Panthers will move it up. The line is
Here they
currently
come.
Kachuk, Reinhardt, Barkov, Verhaeghe, Montour. Montour drops it back. Verhaeghe feeds it back to Barkov. Barkov to Montour. Barkov. Kachuk in front, shot blocked from Reinhardt. Barkov to Montour. Montour feeds it to Verhaeghe. Montour down to Barkov. Kachuk tipped, scores! Carter Verhaeghe on the power play. Both goals on the power play, and the Panthers take a 3-0 lead.
And they still got a minute plus left on the power play.
Nope, that's actually the end of the power play. So how the double
that's
minor
it?
works. So how the double minor works, if you score over the 2-minute mark, those 2 minutes are off the clock. Those 2 minutes are completely off the power play time, and you have another 2 minutes to work with. Once another goal is scored, the power play is over.
Ah.
The only time that the power play does not end is on a
It's
5-minute
It's on
major.
a 5-minute major. Thank you, San Jose Sharks, for teaching me that. I gotta hang around you more so I can relearn the rules of hockey, and I want to do some hockey games next year.
I love Kachuk. That's 2 Florida goals in a minute on the dot.
Look at the shots, 24-8.
So you got Jeff Gordon to Dale Earnhardt on the shots. That's a one for Shane Lake, just to make him a little bit less upset of the events that are happening. Beautiful tip by Verhaeghe, by the way.
Absolutely. Right in front of the net. And it's what I said at the end of the first period. Put the shots on the net.
I told my dad that you know, because he's a Florida Panthers fan too. I said, you'll know when we score, and he's like, how? And I said, oh, I'll be calling it.
Same way my wife.
Keep in mind, the Boston Bruins have had 6 power plays, and they're gonna bitch about. They're gonna be like, oh, they got the favor of the refs. You just were undisciplined. But they are 0 for 6 on the power play. We are 3 for 13. We have scored more power play goals on them than the Maple Leafs did, which isn't really saying much.
Crazy.
Which isn't really saying much, to be honest. But considering where they're,
it's the Maple Leafs. Why the hell are we concerned? It's the Maple Leafs.
Because I really would have loved to see them win that Game 7. but when you got no Matthews, no Wool, yeah, you're kind of
yeah, you're kind of messed up.
Hirosaki Poso behind the net.
It'd have been wonderful if the Leafs found a way to take him to overtime.
Lohrei. That's actually the hardest name is to pronounce is Lohrei. You won't know how to say that at first until they finally say it, which is Lohrei.
Lohrei.
That is number 6 for Boston. Peak at the point. Lindholm. Shot blocked by Ekblad. Kachuk. Every time I say Kachuk, I can think of his Kachuk keeping it alive. Carlo can't grab it. It goes to Verhaeghe. Turn, shoot, score!
Mm-hmm.
And Ekblad gets taken down, of course, by his own strength.
Yep.
I will admit that was not a trip. That's going to come down. Bubba to play it. Good play. And here comes Bennett.
He's got a chance.
He's going to mess it up. Lohrei is going to fire that up. Almost offside. And the goal was Carter Verhaeghe from Matthew Kachuk and Alexander Barkov. Kachuk getting 2 assists so far this game, I think. Sam Bennett from Oliver Ekman Larson and Tarasenko with the goal.
Oh,
10 seconds remaining, and the boos are raining down in Boston as the Panthers will go
yep.
into the third period up 3-2-0.
And it could be a 2-1 series lead. Let me step aside for a minute. I got to take my dog out, and then I got to go to get
I
a
gotta
kiss
get
from
it,
my honey. I'll
and
be
then I
right
gotta
back.
get a Dr. Pepper. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Please do remember to drop a like and hit the subscribe button if you're enjoying what you are seeing. For those wondering, no, Snowman did not get hacked. I am the new hockey god of the Snowman Multimedia channel. I will be around here a lot more often as time goes by, and hopefully, I will become a regular. It all depends on how everything happens, so we'll see. If those wondering, oh, why is your face so lit up? Probably because I have a light right here. I don't want to seem dark, so it's perfect to have a light right there. And is this mic plugged in? Is this mic plugged in? No. The mic you are hearing me from is the mic that is on my head. This one. To nobody's surprise, the Mets are down 4-0 to the Braves, so we're going to go off ice to update you around the MLB and the NBA. The Cardinals and the Brewers are still locked at nothing. At the bottom of the fourth, at the top of the fifth, the Cubs and Pirates are still at 2-1. The Astros are up 5-2 at the middle of the ninth. Tigers looking to pop off at the bottom of the ninth to hopefully win that game. Yankees are still up 1-0 over the Rays at the bottom of the eighth. Diamondbacks and Orioles are now at 3-2 at the bottom of the seventh. 2-1 Twins at the bottom of the eighth over the Blue Jays. 4-0 Braves over Mets at the end of the third. 6-0 Phillies over Marlins at the top of the seventh. 3-1 Nationals over Red Sox at the bottom of the seventh. 3-0 White Sox over Guardians at the top of the sixth. And 0-0 Rangers Rockies at the top of the second. And in the NBA, the Knicks are now ahead of the Pacers 90-85 at the end of quarter three. But I will be taking another break. Hopefully Snowman comes back soon.
Okay.
For some reason, I am currently unable to watch the game. Nothing is working right now. I'm stuck loading. Everything is going to shit. I literally can't watch it. Everything's down. The only thing up is my Wi-Fi right now. fans and the Bruins fans started throwing stuff onto the ice. Guy in the glass seats almost got clocked in the back of the head by a full can of beer. Absolute masterclass, Boston. You keep failing to prove why you're shit sports fans and nobody likes you. You are the moronic Republic of Boston. The moronic Republic of Boston. Quit crying. Oh my god. Anyways, Boston penalty, Jakub Lauko, 2 minutes, goalie interference. Verhaeghe taking the face off. He does lose it. Lindholm will clear it. No snowman for a bit. He is going to go get food. Sam Reinhart feeds that back to Barkov. Barkov's going to rush in. Kachuk in front. Shot saved by Swayman. He will hold. 1:36 remaining in the power play. 7:28 remaining in the third period. 26-8 are the shots. Florida over Boston. This is some good moves from Kachuk and just throws it in his breadbasket. You know what'd be funny? Bruins fans talking all that shit just to go down, 4-0? Verhaeghe tries to feed it. That's going to clear out. Montour's first with it. 28 for 30. Tonight they are only 2 for 4. Verhaeghe sends it around the boards. Kachuk feeds it to Montour. Montour gives it behind the net. Barkov. Verhaeghe first to it. Back to Barkov. Feeds it back up to Kachuk. Montour. Slap shot. Scores! Brandon Montour, are you kidding me? 90-mile-per-hour slap shot. 16:51 remaining in the third. It's Florida 4-0. And there are more trash thrown on the ice by Boston fans. Absolute class by Boston. That just goes bar down. Ekman Larson. So that's going to be Brandon Martar, assisted by Matthew Kachuk and Alexander Barkov. And that goes out of play. We will get a face-off with 15:46 remaining. Boston wins the face-off. Forbort clears it up. Kulikov's going to be first to it. He's just going to shoot that down. Boston got to reset. Peak feeds that up. Beecher, penalty upcoming against the Panthers. The bench goes Swayman. Extra attacker for Boston. Forbort. Pasta. Pasternak clears that out temporarily. 15:05 remaining in the third. Beecher feeds it across. There's going to be a shot. Scores. Lauko cuts the lead to 3. 4-1 Panthers over Boston. First career playoff goal for Jacob Lauko. Just after taking the penalty that allowed Montour to score 4-0. And that's just a bad penalty to take by the Panthers. But it will not result in a power play as they score with a man up on the delayed call. Just fires that over Bobrovsky's glove side. The Bruins finally answer after 10 consecutive goals from the Panthers, going all the way back to Game 2. And a slap shot by Gustav Forsling goes straight into the glove of Jeremy Swayman. Mikola shot wide. Erod. Download Lundell. And it seems like Bruins are going to clear it. Bruins need to use that goal to their advantage to get momentum going. That's going to be cleared all the way down, and that will be icing against the Bruins. 14:24 remaining in the third period. 4-1 Panthers over Bruins. Bruins just scored. Goal by Jacob Lauko at 14:59. Here comes Verhage. He's going to float that in. Bennett. Try to get to the Kachuk. There's nobody home, though. And here come the Bruins the other way. Brazo. Back past Geeky. Geeky. Shot. Saved by Bobrovsky. Maroon's going to be on it. Maroon feeds that back to McAvoy. McAvoy. Drop past Lindholm. Shot. Blocked. And the Panthers will clear it. Give themselves some breathing room. Panthers have hit the century mark on shots on goal this current series with 100 to 53 shots. And that one's popped up. Falls right between McAvoy and Okposo. The Bruins will play it from behind their net. Lohrei. Behind the net, being basically mirrored by Steven Lorentz. Pasta. Try to feed that back. Okposo is going to be first to it. But Frederick's going to play that. Lohrei looking to clear it. He does. He gets it successfully out past the blue line. Here comes Trent Frederick. He's going to clear that into the Panthers zone. And that will allow a line change for both sides. Tarasenko in the offensive zone. Reinhardt, backhand shot. Swayman's going to cover. And that should bring us to a commercial break. 12:42 remaining in the third period. Panthers lead 4-1. 12:42 remaining in the third period. 4-1 is the score for Florida. And you throw it back to May 10th, 1970, where Bobby Orr scored his iconic diving goal. The most iconic goal in NHL history. They scored that against the Blues. The Blues would end up getting their revenge almost 100 years late, almost like 50 years later, almost half a century later, by beating them in the 2019 Stanley Cup Final in a 7-game bow out. Where at one point, the Blues were up in that series 3-2. Offensive faceoff draw for the Panthers is lost, as the Bruins will look to cut this lead in half, and the Panthers cannot allow any momentum to go. If Barkov's going to clear that out, there's going to be no icing, as it was bounced off of a player. That's a shot on Tarasenko, looking for another one, shot wide. Here comes Peak. Just under 12 to go. The over-under right now is 6.5, presented by DraftKings Sportsbooks, minus 166 for under. Lorai. They feed that up. McAvoy. Pasternak. Feeds it right to Lorai. Lorai. Back pass. Shot. Scores. Jake DeBrusk cuts the lead in half for the Panthers. It's 4-2 Panthers. What a shot from Jake DeBrusk. That's 10 shots on goal. On a .8 save percentage for Bob Bobrovsky. Two goals in 3 minutes and 30 seconds of this period. And TD Carton is finally loud. The Bruins look to make what looked like impossible comeback from the start has now turned possible as they are only down by 2. Oh, another shot by the Panthers is going to be saved by Jeremy Swayman. Forsling keeps it in. Forsling, shot blocked by Coyle. Keeps it in again. Fed around the boards by Lorenz. Stenlin will be first to it. Stenlin put up against the boards by McAvoy. Okposo, shot saved by Swayman. Forsling will keep it in. This is offensive pressure by the Panthers. Lorenz will give it away. Coyle moves out. Lorenz actually keeps it in. Okposo's on it as the Panthers go off for a change. And the Panthers successfully complete the change. Barkov, back pass. Montour, shot saved by Swayman. Some good offensive pressure from the Florida Panthers. As we are going to go to another commercial.